Thanks, Mr Speaker. My question is to the member for Monaro on behalf of the Minister for Agriculture. Monaro. Minister.
No, sorry, I missed it, but yes, could you please be respectful to the person asking a question, please?
Thanks, Mr Speaker. Minister, farmers in parts of my electorate in the Snowy Valleys Council area have been suffering the severe effects of an ongoing drought. What steps will the government take to improve support services to drought-affected farmers?
I call the Minister.
Mr Speaker, I want to thank the member for Wagga Wagga for his question and for his hard work representing his constituents. I am well aware of some of the conditions, particularly around the Tumut area and his electorate, and the ongoing impacts of drought there. I was talking to some rural financial counsellors just in the lead up to spring from his area who were telling me that they were seeing an uptick in applications for the federal assistance farm household support, reflecting those conditions from his area. Mr Speaker, I'm also aware that the member for Wagga Wagga has been talking to the Minister, Minister Moriarty, about farmers in his region, and has been talking to us specifically about measures that could be put in place to reduce the cost of the Drought Ready and Resilience Fund. And I know that the Minister has been working very carefully with him on that, and I'm expecting that she'll be very shortly announcing some action in that area in response to the work that he has been doing. So I do congratulate the member for Wagga Wagga on the work that he's been doing to represent his constituents. That Drought Ready and Resilience Fund is an important option for farmers. It goes on 27 October 2025, in response to ongoing dry conditions, Minister Moriarty announced the establishment of a drought coordination officer in southwest New South Wales, the coordinator to help those communities responsible for improved drought communications and engagement with the communities. And these announcements are in addition to a range of supports that the government is currently providing to farmers grappling with drought, including the Farm Business Resilience Program, including the Regional Drought Resilience Planning Program, the $41.5 million to support research and development with a key priority on improving climate resilience, farm management tools like the Drought Supplementary Feed Calculator, on-ground support, seasonal conditions monitoring program. So, Mr Speaker, there is a range of programs.
Member for Dubbo, you're on a call.
I'm hearing the member for Dubbo who's interjecting, and I'd note the members' interjections, because I've noted a number of Nationals members who've been out there calling for programs to assist farmers.
Member for Dubbo, you're on two calls. You're on two calls, member for Dubbo.
Now, Mr Speaker, there's an interesting history in this area. Once upon a time, there was things called drought fodder and stock transport subsidies, but they were abolished. Who were they abolished by? The Nationals. The Nationals in government abolished those programs. The Nationals abolished drought declarations. They abolished drought support. They put in place the program that we have available now.
Member for Coffs Harbour. Member for Coffs Harbour.
And here's an interesting one, and I quote, drought preparedness, and I'll quote this one, we want to help...
Minister, member for Wagga Wagga.
Seek additional time.
Additional 2 minutes is granted, Minister.
Thanks, member for Wagga Wagga and Mr Speaker. I'll quote, we want to help producers prepare for adverse seasonal conditions rather than simply assist after the fact. Who said that? Minister Hodgkinson in this place, when she abolished all those previous drought programs, and it's a bit rich. It's a bit rich for the Nationals to be coming in here now and telling us.
Member for Mile Lakes.
As a government, we understand that farmers in some areas are doing it tough. We also know that many parts of the state, our agricultural industry is really producing the goods for New South Wales. Record production this year in many parts of the state. I was in the member for Goulburn's electorate about a month ago, cycling past many areas which had actually cycling past past an area called
Members
Leo,
will come to order.
and seeing some of the great pasture growth in
Member
spring.
for Clarence.
So some areas are doing quite well, but we absolutely recognise that there is areas of the state, particularly in the member for Wagga Wagga's region, which have been doing it very tough over the last couple of years, and I'm really pleased that the Minister has been working closely with him. She's been involved in the Drought Summit, which was there. I know that Minister Honey visited the area to talk to people about drought recently as well. So we are listening and doing our best to help those farmers who need. But Mr. Speaker, what is one of the biggest threats to farmers for drought in the future? Climate change. Climate change, of course. And what are we seeing from some of the members in the National Party at national level? We're seeing them marching back their commitment to net zero. We're seeing them hang farmers out to dry when it comes to drought.
Member for Upper Hunter. Member for Tweed.
And you can only agree with The Land recently, which said, with a headline in The Land, Nationals must stand alongside all farmers rather than bagging out farmers who are actually engaged in it. Areas like the member for Dubbo's electorate, where 63% of people support the transition to renewables, as we know he does, or did, at least at some stage.
Okay.